Hiya Dreamers, and welcome to D&D Live Presents War of the Worlds. I have some very special guests to introduce you, so I'm going to go around the table very quickly and get them to tell you who they are, why they are here, before we dive into some extraterrestrial activities. But before we begin, I just want to give a special announcement. Not an announcement, just a special thing. Sovereignty was never ceded. This always was and always will be Aboriginal land, and that's very important to stay as we gather here to tell stories. That is the main priority here, above anything else.
Stories.
Yippee for stories!
And yes, if you're performing on stolen land, it's not your land to perform on without acknowledgement. So,
Straight facts.
straight facts, straight bars. Now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the players of this gorgeous, wonderful 8-episode long campaign. Hopefully. Look, shit could go wrong. I always announce at the start, I'm like, it's gonna be like 8 episodes long, and then someone gets like glandular fever, someone books a flight to Adelaide on the date of the finale, and then doesn't realize,
How would that
and then we
happen?
cut things down. But 8 is supposed to be the amount, but it might change. Anyway, who wants to go first?
No one.
Abby.
Hello everyone, my name is Abby, or Abby Katara. You can find me at AbbyCapta on Instagram. Hopefully mods, please help me. I'm a local performer in the Perth region, recently retired radio host as well, so you won't be able to catch me online anymore. I have done a couple of campaigns with D&D Live Presents and did that crazy chaotic Christmas one
Calamity.
shot. Yeah, it was a lot
good
more
time. I died
calamitous
twice
than I meant.
in that campaign. In that one shot, I died twice.
Jeez, sucks to suck, I guess. Thank you all for being here, and that is all for me. Enjoy.
Ooh. Roxie.
Oh, me. Hi, I'm Roxie. My pronouns are she, her. If you want to find me, you'll have to look for me.
Or you could just look at the command in chat. That's probably going to come up in a second. There you go.
If you want to find me, try your best.
Try your very best. My address is unknown. I've done a few things very, very recently with D&D Live Presents, mostly stuff on tabletop Thursdays. Tabletop Thursdays.
Yeah, TTRPG Thursdays.
Yeah,
See
so
that.
at the moment we're running Cthulhu, and I'm also on Gaming Geese the Fellowship with Octavia, so if you like Baldur's Gate 3, come and watch me play Baldur's Gate 3.
Tuesdays. I have a confession to make. This whole time with the Call of Cthulhu campaign, and I realised this the other day, I don't know how to spell Cthulhu.
Uh-oh.
And no one's realised, no one's told me that I've done it wrong, but on some of the marketing material, it doesn't spell Cthulhu wrong. I will change it for future things, but luckily there's no spell mistakes on the merch, so.
Oh, thank.
Anyway.
That's all that matters.
You've got like a week left to get the...
How are you spelling it?
Without the second H. It's like
always forget the second H.
Cthulhu. I think it's the
didn't
second
write
H.
the second H.
Yeah.
I've been spelling it wrong.
It's weird.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a Call of Cthulhu merch, and it's not spelt wrong, and it's sick, and it's only going to be in the store for like another week, so
So buy it
peep it
now.
out. Check it out. Anything. Now for something cooler than merch. Dana Brennan.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Hi, I'm Dana Brennan. My pronouns are she, her, and I am a regular-ish here at D&D Live Presents.
In 2 campaigns at the moment.
I am in 2 campaigns at the moment. I'm in the Call of Cthulhu one. How fun, how exciting.
It's such a fun
Look like
time.
you're about to cry.
I'm bright and happy. Yeah, currently I'm a freediver.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. But I do it in mascot costumes now.
Oh,
Oh,
sick.
Oh,
What
that's
type
good.
of
that's gonna be a
mascot?
bit of
Ball
a,
gowns.
bit of a hazard. Oh, yeah, the ball ground freediving stuff
Yeah.
we did. Yeah.
I thought you were doing like surfboarding and ball gowns last time. Was it?
No, I was freediving.
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 Okay.
I've always been a freediver.
What's the exciting thing with Call of Cthulhu happening next week?
Oh, the finale's next
Yeah.
week, that's for sure. I couldn't find the camera for a second. Not sure if your
I
home
know.
noticed.
I think it's that light. You're just like,
Yeah, you get
Wow.
attracted to the light first, and then your moth brain goes away.
Light.
And you look at the other light. Yeah, so tune in tune in this Thursday for the final episode of Call of Cthulhu.
Huge.
There's
Where
gonna
I
be...
will probably die.
There's fate's worse than death.
That's true. Well, I will hopefully die.
We had a character who looked like they were gonna die in Cyberpunk, and then something worse happened.
Heard
So
about that.
the precedent has been set. So we'll see what happens.
We haven't had any like mid-season deaths, or like even like mid-finale episode deaths. I don't think. I think the only death we ever had was in Hero, and that was like at the very, very end.
Yeah.
There was no way anyone was really gonna make it out of that without one person
Don't
dying.
forget the Minecraft one shot.
Oh yeah. Also, like end of the session death.
Yeah, but that was the most impactful one we've had yet.
That's
who
the
died?
I think that's the last time I played D&D.
Micah's
Was the
character.
Minecraft one shot.
true.
Sacrificed themselves.
True.
I don't remember why.
Something to save the world.
The dragon, yeah.
And then there was a Herobrine drop at the
What?
end, and then it's a cliffhanger ending. And I haven't played D&D since.
I bought the
Haven't been able to
I
recover.
haven't been able to recover, no. Anyway, hi, I'm Jules. Pronouns are she, her. I am your lovely game master for tonight, but I could be your game master later on, who knows. I am the CEO of D&D Live Presents, so I kind of run the behind the scenes, organize the programming, in charge of the marketing and making sure everything sticks together. But I'm back on stream now, which is exciting.
As you can see.
Because I've been very excited to do a War of the Worlds campaign. It's loosely based off like the book and the story, because there's not like that much to like really base it off of. But like the best you could imagine War of the Worlds as a D&D campaign, this is that.
It's a good thing we know nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't know. You know nothing about War of the Worlds. You know nothing about War of the Worlds. Do you know anything? Perfect.
And
There's a
it's
movie?
modern.
There's a
5
movie.
Yeah.
D&D
Isn't
modern
there-
5e.
Yeah, modern
Yeah.
5e. The system's a little bit different. It's still D&D. It's still 5th edition D&D, but it's modern, spruced up. It's like we're in like 1980s London. So very
Please forgive
Yeah.
how slow we are
yeah.
at figuring out what stuff we can do.
It's very classic. Like if you could imagine like other races don't exist, other like aliens and shit don't exist, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
Like everyone's human, but they're like us spells and shit. So that's kind of the vibe. Anyway, shall we get tucked in? Shall we get ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good thing. I'm gonna do a little bit of a music change.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, sadly, I can play the War of the Worlds theme at the start of the streams, but I cannot do it during the streams because it will just straight up cut out the stuff.
Yeah, fair.
Spotify might go absolutely wild on me today, so let's cross our fingers and hope that doesn't happen.
Spotify's looking at
No,
some
it's working.
bites,
Cool. All right,
as always.
buckle in, besties.
Let me do my seatbelt.
Alright. No one would have believed that in the last years of the 20th century that human affairs were being watched from the timeless worlds of space. No one could have dreamed that we were being scrutinized as someone with a microscope studies creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water. Few men even considered the possibility of life on other planets. And yet, across the gulf of space, minds immeasurably superior to our own regard this Earth with envious eyes. And slowly and surely, they drew their plans against us. We begin with this roaring coming from a room of around 400-500 people, all gathered to witness this political spectacle. This is 1981 in London. We are at the beginning of the biggest economic recession since the Great Depression.
Yippee!
Something that will set the turn
Depression.
of history for years to come. People have been in the news discussing that this is one of the greatest travesties to have ever happened to civilization, but there's a lot that they don't know that it's about to
I can't
happen.
believe we did that.
On stage, there are 2 podiums, one kind of draped in red and one draped in blue, one Labour, one Liberals, and 2 figures make their way out onto the stage with a mix of applause, screams, boos.
Suck.
The first figure that makes his way out is this like 5'8", stubby looking man, pinstriped suit, balding hairline, and just kind of like stands up very proper in front of his microphone, ready to be asked questions in this debate. And then, walking out onto the stage, Roxie. Would you like to describe your character and how she would be looking walking out?
You see, like a 5'5", very like thin, blonde woman with like this short cut.
Sure, this isn't Hillary
She-
Clinton.
There's some curls, you know, make it fun, but like not too fun. She's got a pin of the UK flag on one side of her lapel, and then a rose on the other side. A just like black suit with like dressy kind of shirt underneath and like a pencil skirt. And before she gets on stage, she looks at her opponent with this like contempt, like just like, this is not going to be fun, and I know you're not going to make this fun.
He's
so
not
I'm gonna
really
make this fun for
like
you.
he's not really like making eye contact with you. He's walked out first. He's smiling. He's like waving his hands so everybody who's like cheering him on. There's a lot of very like white males in the audience that are very excited by his presence. And you kind of make your way out, and there's just this like boo! Some kind of stuff gets thrown onto the stage. What is the name that is written on the front of the podium for your podium?
Bridget Hopper.
Bridget Hopper is the one of 2 representatives for the county of Hackney?
Borough.
of known as Hackney, a location in London town. They are currently going to be debating for this soon-to-be election happening in around 8 months, of who will be keeping the seats in the House of Representatives. You step out onto the stage, and the host for the evening is this like short-looking woman. She's kind of just sat down with a microphone off to the side of the stage. She just kind of asks everyone to just please be quiet, and just everyone kind of hushes down. We're gonna keep this just short and straight. Miss Harper, what is your plan to reduce the cost of oil in London at the moment due to the recession?
Well, at the moment, we don't have a lot of sway in that regard. I think the best solution is to perhaps maybe increase jobs and like make sure that our coal industry is running, so we have something valuable going out as well as coming back in. You know, as well as like making sure we've got money in people's pockets.
And how do you plan to combat the youth's lack of interest in seeking for jobs?
I do believe the youth are seeking for jobs. It's just those positions are not opening up at the moment.
And what is the reasoning that you believe that these positions are not opening up?
Well, I believe a few people are not willing to open those jobs up for people. I mean...
Do you wish to state any names?
Just winces for a moment, and it's just... Well, I don't think it's really fair to be naming and shaming people. I I think everyone deserves a fair shot at, you know, upholding the people of our city. And I believe that with time and some negotiations, we'll be able to make sure that jobs are returned to people and we can get the youth working again.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna butt in there, if that's okay. As the Liberal
That's
opposition
me,
kind of just
love
like leans forwards. I do think that there's a lack of youth-driven work going around. I do think that jobs are not opening up for the type of jobs that youth want to be a part of. These younger men and these younger women, they don't seem very driven to partake in the jobs that are available in the workforce. They want something different, something that has not been happening in London for the last several decades. They want to be artists and creators and working online, as the kids say, and nobody seems to be wanting to work with their hands anymore. And I think that it's commies like you that really plant a seed of misunderstanding of what it means to be, you know, like a man in the workforce today. That was just, I just wanted to butt in there just to state my opinion
you've
on
made your opinion very clear.
that. But not by all means continue.
I actually have a younger brother who is a coal miner.
Good on him.
Despite working, he's having trouble making rent. Do you think more youth would actually be able to get into the workforce if they were able to, you know, provide and afford the cost of living?
I don't believe that there's a cost of living crisis in our current recession. I think the recession that we are experiencing is due to people not wanting to work, and therefore companies having less money because they can put out less products. So they're not making as much as they used to.
Well, that's a bit ridiculous. Couldn't they just... If the jobs are open, people need to live, and to live you need to work. Is that not an option for people?
These businesses and these companies, they can afford to pay people the prices that you're demanding of them. Every year they start asking for more and more money, and it's just not fair. It's just not acceptable. Like my nan, for instance, she runs a beautiful bakery in East London, and the cost of hiring employees is going up and going up. It's putting her out of business. Should she shut down her lifelong dream of running a bakery so that she can pay people like your untalented brother to make bread?
Well, I don't think it's the small businesses that are the problem here. I think we're looking at large multinational corporations that aren't giving their fair share to the rest of us, working people, just like all of you, who want to go to the pub, get a pint, watch the footy, and live your lives. And when so much of that is controlled by big business, I don't think we'd be able to maintain our status of living.
I think status is really something we do need to understand as a country. One of my main talking points for my political campaign of why you should vote for me to represent Hackney is that we shouldn't be taking jobs away from people that don't deserve them, that have proven in the past that they are unfit for the position. I think we all know a little bit about Bridget Hopper's history in the creative arts. Not that I'm going to dip into that too much today, but by all means go home and go online yourselves and research that. I personally think that politicians need to be politicians and not creative monkeys, for example.
I did study my law degree while working on the role you're alluding to, so I don't see how being someone committed to the arts and speaking out has anything to do with my credibility as a politician and a representative of the people of Hackney, who I've been living in this borough for the last decade. After my family moved from Newcastle, my father, coal miner foreman, we moved here, we settled in, we love the area, we love the grit of the people here, and their perseverance through everything, all kinds of struggles, including this recession, which I know we're going to get through. And there are plenty of people who have multiple different career changes that I think deserve a fair go.
I'm not gonna lie, I tuned out a little bit towards the end of that, but I just think that maybe we should do our own personal research into these things instead of just believing the words of women like Bridget, who very clearly are unable to handle themselves in a time of crisis, one due to your previous history, and also, you know, Hackney has 2 Labour representatives in place right now, and we are in a recession. Our Prime Minister is a Labour representative, and we are in a recession. So if you want to see a better future for Britain, then vote Liberal. And at that point, a sound of pure thunder just echoes throughout the room and just shakes everything around you. Feedback begins to just crackle off of the microphones. You go to like speak and interrupt, and your voice is not being amplified. The lights flicker out. All electricity has left this room. You see one of the lady in charge of the bay kind of stands up. Is like, everybody stay calm. Please make your way slowly out of the building while we assess this technical issue. Please just form an orderly line and step out. You see one of your security guards walk towards you and just place a hand on your shoulder. I think it's best that we leave.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. On your way off of the stage and down the stairs and into like the green room to start collecting your things, this just pouring sound of rain is just hitting the top of the building. It is summer, and like snow, like raining in England in summer is like to be expected. A storm of this like size is not. You have had very clear, sunny, like 24-degree days up until this point. And a crackle of lightning and thunder just echoes throughout the room, and stuff starts falling off the shelves. It is nearly pitch black in here. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna turn to the security guard and be like, do you have any idea what's happening?
There's apparently some sort of freak storm. I think it's just best that if we get you back home. There's a lot of commotion outside.
Fuck, I'm still pissed about that today.
Look, I know that we stream these things on like a delay, so like I think like the last like minute or so wouldn't have been aired because the power would have cut out.
Right. Everyone, I don't know why you brought it up. Everyone knows I was on Flatmate Primate for 5 years.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone does know that, but
why is he pretending it's like it?
Yeah,
whatever.
It's every politician is gonna have things in their past, skeletons in their closet that people are gonna bring up and use against them. Maybe you can find things against him.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt that I am.
But remember,
if the worst thing I've ever done is be on television with a monkey, then I think I'm pretty safe.
All right, let's get you outside. You see, he kind of walks out, grabs an umbrella by the door, holds it like above you, and is like walking you out to the car. Pulls open the door. You sit down in the back seat. The divider is up. He gets in the front. You hear the keys go in the engine, and you just hear, and then as the engine kind of like revs and then stops, and then revs and then stops.
Everything okay?
A bit of engine trouble, I think. Let me just go check. You know, like you hear the door open, shuts it behind him.
It's gonna
You can hear in like as the rain is pouring down on top of these cars, you just hear this just honking of cars. Like just this chorus.
I'm gonna look over.
You can like open the door a bit and like look out onto the streets. This is London. This is one of the busiest cities in the world. Not a single car is moving.
Yippee for the
Just gonna
atmosphere.
fully get out of the car and be like, I don't think it's just us.
Yeah, look, no, I'm kind of realizing that now.
Still alive.
Maybe it's got some sort of interference with a lightning storm. I'm unsure.
Can I do any kind of check to be like, a lightning storm wouldn't do that?
Make an investigation check on the car. Or like intelligence, and then like if there's a proficiency you'd rather use.
I think investigation
Yeah.
is fair. That's 21.
Oof.
Maybe.
Huge first roll.
Good,
First
good.
roll.
You look over the car. There's not a problem with the engine. There's not a problem with the more analog parts of the car. It's riddled with electrical issues. So there's not a single electrical part of this car that is working. You have seen a similar thing happen before. You were part of a police escort to one place, and there were these kind of like street gangs, street terrorists, anti-political people that threw something at one of the police cars and made the police cars stop working.
Oh shit.
Which, like, you know to have been an EMP grenade.
Okay.
The lightning that you watch strike down on the streets again is not hitting the streets the way the lightning does. It is hitting the floor and then just echoing out around and just zapping everything within electrical distance. Power has cut out throughout the entire city.
Yeah, none of this is normal. We need to clear out.
On foot?
Oh, what? Should we catch the fucking tube?
Alright, kind of grabs the other
It's
umbrella
bad
and
for your
passes it to you. Places his hand into his like kind of like breast pocket and just pulls out this like small revolver and just kind of hands it to you. Just in case.
Alright.
Um,
Yeah.
you guys walk off into the busy streets of London. We cut to a very busy room atop a tower in more like East London. There are a bunch of men running around in suits, arguing with each other. Power has just gone down, and you, Abby, you'll be called into work.
Ugh.
Like, work.
Ugh.
There's slight concern as you step in and the power goes out in the entire building. As you kind of make your way upstairs, you see one of the agents kind of makes his way over to you. Look, I'm really glad that you're here. We kind of need your help kind of assessing what the fuck is happening. Have you seen anything like this before?
And the pig was flying.
As I was saying,
OBS hates us.
this is why I don't think we should have moved fully away from analog, because you got to have these backup plans, because now you're all running on digital and you never know when things are going to happen. I'll help you though. Yeah,
We do export our files to paper. We just don't have today's.
It's not about that, is
we
it?
do that at the end of the day, so we don't have today's files logged. But
Well,
we're gonna have to start logging them on
what are you going to do
paper.
about today's
I mean,
files?
nothing really happened this
I'm
morning.
ready to work. I do apologise. I got a bit
Okay.
heated.
Have you ever seen or heard of freak lightning storms like this?
Not by my analyses. I could report back to you tomorrow. I can't. What do you want?
I need you to look into this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we just grab my go?
Yeah.
So
You stand here in the middle of this like FBI division and there's just people running around frantically trying to figure out why the fuck all their computers turned off. Who had stood in the middle of this chaos?
amongst all the black suits and ties is a scrawny little man. He's quite young still, but he dressed, there's people that dress a lot older than they are. He's got kind of that little home cut fringe, and he's in a bright coloured shirt, 80s style, but with a black tie because he has to fit in. And then atop his head is a tinfoil hat. Like the aluminium with a little point. Because you can never have too much protection. He's got little spectacles on his face, and on this wrist is a nice analog watch, and on this wrist is a calculator watch, because you can never be too prepared. And he's here for his work. Ugh, at the FBI.
Your calculator watch.
Oh.
Its abilities as a calculator watch, just as a calculator watch, are not functioning. Its abilities for anything else are.
Okay. Can I check on Pigeon?
Sure. Do you want to describe this for everybody? Do you do this in the middle of the room full of like 50 people, or do you just step out into a corridor?
I've got my priorities. I'll step back into the stairwell. And I'll get out my little bird made out of little mechanical pieces. So he's like a clockwork, tiny little songbird, but his name is Pigeon. And he's my little friend. I'll just check. Are you right, Pigeon? Oh. Okay, excellent news. Alright, I'll tuck Pigeon back in. I'll go talk about this later, Pigeon. I've got to go help the FBI again. They're bloody useless. I thought about the cameras in here, but I just realised there's no electricity. Wait, watch this, Pigeon. Got him. Alright, I'll go. I hope that wasn't still on. That would be. I want to keep my job. Alright. And I'll go into wherever the hell I do my business.
Gorgeous. You go to the it was a janitor's closet. But the janitor has since retired. So you've just kind of turned it into your own little office.
This is my safe place.
You have a little computer set up in here. It's not showing signs of fully being dead. But it is kind of dwindling. It seems kind of glitched on a loading screen. If you want to try and make it work.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can. I don't think I have anything that will help. Perhaps I will try to data read.
Yeah, for sure.
I will data read.
Go for it.
So I don't know if it'll work in this way, but basically I can understand the content of data from any machine readable data source, and I'll experience the data as if it would be experienced through appropriate machinery. So in my mind, that's if there's glitchiness in the data, I can try and understand it and have it in my mind read as if I can make any sort of understanding without having to actually physically touch it.
Yep.
Except just touch, but not tippity-tappity. I'm just right. Let's see what I can do. Touch it.
You put your like finger on the screen
Takes 10 minutes.
of the computer, and you just feel this kind of like static electricity going through your middle finger. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of noise and commotion going on outside of the building. There's like you're trying hard to like not distract yourself, but like this is a very like ritualistic process. You kind of have to like meditate your way through this. Just kind of staying still. Your finger kind of gets shocked for a second. You pull back in the pain, but this just weird wispy green mist thing has attached itself to your finger and pulls you back onto the screen. So you just kind of stay there.
Is this a familiar green mist, or is it just foreign?
You know that there's always been like some sort of connectivity between you and technology. How clear it has made itself to you in the past, not that clear. You look at technology the way that agnostics think about God. Mm-hmm. There's no existence that this isn't some higher being, but there's no proof that it's not a higher being either.
I'm apple-gnostic.
I've got to readjust my tinfoil hat.
You get this kind of sharp zap again through your hand. You pull your hand away and it lets you disconnect after the 10 minutes are up.
Cool.
And you do kind of like get in your head what you need to do to the computer to reboot it, essentially, to stop this EMP impact. So you kind of like crack the computer open, tinker with it a little bit, reconnect some wires, and you just hear like the windows boom, like lock back in.
Yep.
It pauses on the loading screen again for a second. The screen goes black. You just hear hello,
Oh shit.
and then your computer turns on.
Hello. Sorry, I short-circuited.
Your computer stands in front of you and working order.
Was it a voice or a message that popped
There's a
up?
voice.
It's working real good.
Well, I guess I'll compartmentalise that for later, and I will just start rebooting the FBI because the whole country depends on it.
You start like looking into the other systems, trying to give the FBI back that power. You spend a good while doing this. While you do, you get a little like pop-up, this little like messenger pop-up from somebody that you talk to online, somebody whose identity you do not know. And it just says, "Have you seen this?" And then a link.
What is the username?
What is the user? I don't know. Let's
Juicy
think.
Shorts.
Yeah, Juicy Shorts.
It's my good friend Juicy Shorts.
Let me write that down. Juicy Shorts.
Oh well, once I've confirmed that is not in fact a virus, I would like to.
It's a video link.
Well, that's why I have to really check it's not a virus, because that's how they get you the most. Those who look upon me. I'm gonna, once I've discovered that, I will click on the link.
Cool. This video pops up on your computer. You see a freak lightning storm happening in America. It's the middle of the night. You see somebody's like recording as this beam of lightning flashes down into the ground. The camera's very shaky. You then see a car just off in the distance just explode into flames as something bursts up out of the ground as this almost metallic tentacle flies towards the camera, and then the video cuts off.
I reply, no I haven't. Is this a new sci-fi movie?
You just kind of get a response back. No, this is a video that my friend took in Washington about 10 minutes ago. Are there any similar sightings near you?
2 minutes. I will go and look out the window.
Cool. As you go
Already
look
measured
out,
tentacles.
as you go look out the window.
Oh my god.
Lounging on the sofa at home, relaxed, slept in late, doesn't have anything on today other than just spending time with your girlfriend. Do you want to describe what Tara Davis looks like?
So, she's tan skin, like dark brown hair with, you know, undercut up to the side, like half shaved undercut business going on with like white streaks. She wears like cargo pants, like low cut cargo pants and vests. That's the fit. Always has like straps everywhere, like all cargoed out. Yeah, she's great.
Walking into the room with a cup of coffee, wearing just like a very large, like oversized, like button up, and like no pants, is Jamie. She kind of like hands you a cup. Hey, you woke up late?
I was so tired. I may have stayed up really late, but
What were you doing?
was reading
What?
a book.
What book?
This one. I've got it here. It's called
Juicy shorts.
It's called
It's all
It's
connected.
a bunch of short stories. They're really juicy.
It's called the Blade and the Bobcat.
What's it about?
A blade and a bobcat.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. It's
Um,
alright. I've read better books.
Okay. I was thinking that maybe we could go out for lunch today. I feel like we haven't like gotten anything to like. We haven't like sat down and had like a proper chat in a while.
Yeah.
I have been like meaning to talk to you about something. If that's okay.
Yeah, we can go out for lunch. That's alright. I should probably leave the house at some point today, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go get. I'll go get ready, and then we can head out
Cool. I'm ready to go.
like that.
Yep.
Just kind of wanders off, starts to go get changed. Is there anything that you're doing in the meantime?
I guess I'll go look at myself in the mirror and clean up a little
You look at
bit.
yourself in the mirror. The bags under your eyes are very exaggerated. You look exhausted. You look like you haven't slept. You look like you haven't probably washed your hair in about a week.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that now. Red flag.
Jamie kind of walks out in this like a turtleneck sweater and like dress pants that are like very wide at the bottom. Shall we go?
Yeah, let's head out. Cool. Is it cold out today?
It's a bit warm. It's like 23.
Okay, yeah, I'll be fine.
Make your way down the stairwell of your little apartment building. Walk out onto the streets of London. Beautiful, peaceful day. You go to one of you and Jamie's favourite coffee shops, where you have had many a date. And she sits down across the table from you. What did you want to eat? Food? Did you want like?
Oh.
I was thinking maybe getting like the salmon. Yeah.
Salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? We'll get some. Do you want to get something else and share it?
As well as the salmon.
Yeah, go on.
But yeah, what did you want?
Maybe some eggs or something.
You want eggs with it? Yeah, we get some eggs.
Some
Poached, scrambled,
Poached.
poached eggs,
Yeah.
salmon, toast.
Yeah.
Cool. Am I paying or are you?
No, I'll pay.
Okay.
I'll pay.
Go for
yeah. You paid last time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pay. Yeah.
Hey, can I take your order?
Oh.
Whoa. Huge.
Lovely day today, isn't it?
Yeah.
You enjoying the sunshine?
Oh, yeah.
This is uncanny valley.
This is how I am at work.
What's your name?
It's pretty warm in here.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if we got some salmon and some poached eggs and toast?
Like, all together, or do you want like eggs on the side? Do you want salmon on the side? Do you want them all on top of the toast? Like, how do you want it?
We'll have it separate.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's
Do you want some
alright.
like avocado on the
Oh,
side?
yeah, go on.
Maybe,
Do you
yeah.
want avocado?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have avocado.
Cool.
Yeah.
Get some avocado. Beautiful. And you just want poached eggs? Enough for two?
Yes.
Any
please.
drinks?
I'll have tea if that's alright. Yeah.
What type of tea? We've got chamomile tea, peppermint tea.
I'll have some peppermint. Yeah.
Peppermint tea?
sounds good.
No, you don't
Yeah.
want English breakfast tea?
No, thank you.
Peppermint
No.
tea?
Yeah, peppermint.
Absolutely. Peppermint tea, the salmon, the eggs, the bread, avocado.
She must be
Perfect. No, I'll get that out to you straight away. And she kind of just like runs off to go tell the kitchen the order. She doesn't bring up the cash register. She doesn't ask for payment. What do you want to do? Do you want to go sit like that?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. You go sit right down. Make a perception check for me, please. What the fuck is going on in Abby's mind?
Abby's just so
What?
on edge.
Yeah, it's because aliens are around.
14.
We don't know.
You get a little view of her, the counter. She realizes that she forgot to ring you up, and then she kind of like looks at the fact that you like still sit down, and she doesn't want to like interrupt your meal. She very much thinks this is her fault, kind of thing.
I'll be right back. I'll go off and be like, oh, you want me to pay now? I didn't know if it was a thing, like, to do after the meal or before the meal.
It's my first week. I just, yeah.
Yeah.
I just,
sweet.
yeah, cool.
Shit.
That'll be, that'll be £12.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Really well.
How do I put this into the? You're okay to sit down. I just
Oh,
need to figure
thanks. Okay.
this out. Cool. You sit down with Jamie.
Oh god.
Look, I think we need to talk.
That sounds very suspicious. What do you want to talk about?
Do you remember a few weeks ago when it was our anniversary and you didn't like you forgot?
Yeah, I am really sorry about that, genuinely. It's been wild.
I feel like I see you at work and I see the effort that you put in to your job because you are really good at it, and then you come home and I don't see that effort with me.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just... Well, like, that's just how I am, I guess. Just that, I think I've been focusing a lot on, trying to make sure that, they think, they know...
You don't get caught.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
know
lot of
that
energy
that's
going
like...
on there.
It is stressful, I guess, having a partner that, like, if, I guess, people found out what you were doing could probably be killed.
Yeah.
But I think I just stress so much about the love that I have for you, and I don't really see that in return. I don't know.
Well, I'm here though. Like, I live here.
Yeah. I think we live together. We work together. We spend our time with each other.
I don't want to do that with anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know what it's gonna like take to get you to like put a bit more in. Like, I don't even know if you want to like get married or like settle down at any point. Like, you can't really quit your job.
No, that's kind of a life thing. But no, yeah, I think there'd have to be a lot of approval stuff that we went through to, you know, get married and stuff. But it could be in the cards, and get a bigger house, maybe.
Bigger than the council flat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just want to know that, like, if my life was in danger, that you'd help me the way that I've helped you.
Absolutely, I would.
Okay. That's all. I've just been... Sorry, I've not been sleeping well, and it's just been in my head, and I've just not been able to get it out, so...
Yeah, no, that's...
Yeah. I was gonna write you a letter and go stay with my mum for a bit, but this is a good conversation. Sorry, I
didn't realize it had gotten that bad.
No, that's like my fault, I guess. I wasn't communicating, but I didn't think you wanted to talk to me, so.
I'm sorry I didn't ask.
It's okay.
Yeah, I have been distracted. I'll make an effort not to forget about things like that.
Are you going into the office today?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
But I can maybe leave early or something.
Okay.
If you want to spend.
I'm gonna go on a walk. You just enjoy the salmon, and I'll see you at home tonight.
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. Yeah. That's.
Love you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob.
Here's my bag. I hope I don't fumble it.
Cool. Hi, so we've got the order of the salmon. We got the sourdough toast and the avocado, and then the poached eggs for two. You okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You can pop it on the table and.
Cool. Have a lovely day.
Can I get like a takeaway container or something?
Yeah, sure. I can get a takeaway container. Yeah.
Can I just get it all put in a takeaway container, please?
You just want it to go?
Yep.
Okay. So it's like picking everything up, put it back on the tray, and then walks it back into the kitchen. Hear a bit of like a kerfuffle. And then she walks back out with just 2 boxes. Here.
Thanks.
I hope it tastes nice.
I'm sure it will.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye. Have good luck on the rest of your first week.
What's going through your head right now?
I'm walking home not knowing whether or not I should expect to see Jamie there at any point tonight. Because I have a strong feeling that she is not coming home. She is going to stay with her mum.
The sky goes black.
Are you an alien?
Which one of us is an alien?
Walking mashy.
Clouds immediately covered the sun. It's pitch black. Rain begins to smack against you. Thunder, lightning, a freak storm overhead. You watch as a beam of lightning fires into the ground, and the part of pavement that you are on begins to crack itself away from the rest of the pavement in a circle. So you are at this four-way intersection, and a circle just breaks in the ground. You are on the inside of the circle. You feel
It's been nice.
yourself begin to move.
Down?
No.
Up?
Sideways.
Sideways?
Oh.
The floor starts to rotate, like the unscrewing of a lid. You watch as pieces of like the front of storefronts and buildings that are on the inside of this begin to just turn and tear away from the back half of the buildings as the floor begins to unscrew itself. What would you like to do?
Get off.
Cool, make a dexterity saving throw.
Get me off.
I don't know how fun is right anymore.
Surely I'm not in the same street. Not my problem.
No.
11.
Oh, for the rogue?
Well, no, do I have evasion?
8 rogue. Evasion's just like you take no damage if you succeed on the dexterity save.
Evasion. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex save throw to only take half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and only half damage if you fail.
Okay, cool.
So I succeed if I fail, and I double succeed if I succeed.
Mm-hmm. You dive off of the piece of pavement that you're on and begin to try and like just fling yourself onto the nearby road. It's something you do notice as you kind of like look around to see if like a car's like coming your way. No cars are moving. Specifically, some cars have just swerved off the road and crashed into each other and then just stopped in place. Just screams begin to fill the streets as cars have just swerved onto the pavement and hit people. You are going to take 8 points of damage.
Yippee.
So that'll be halved to 4. As you kind of just dive and your face just kind of like smacks against the floor. You watch
Yeah, go.
as the screwing still happens. Faster and faster and faster. And then the floor begins to rise. And this
No.
green beam echoes across the streets in the darkness. These metallic tentacles push off the massive circle of road off of this creature's head as this silver tripod emerges, rising in front of you. 5 feet, 10 feet, 15, 30, 50, 100 feet tall.
100
These
feet. No.
3 long, nearly
that
like
thing in
silvery, scaly tentacle arms holding itself in place with these clamps on the bottom and this just kind of round, bulbous head
It's Widowy the Incredible.
as this green beam just echoes from what looks like an eye. From the street in front of you, you watch it just kind of scan over a group of people and they just turn to dust.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm running, but I am looking for Jamie.
Oh
You're
my
looking for Jamie?
Yes.
Has she got any implants?
Few feelings,
You
maybe.
hear screaming coming from everybody in the nearby vicinity, people who have just watched their wives and husbands and children be murdered in broad daylight. Cars have taken down people, but now aliens have somehow appeared from under the fucking ground and have started wiping the people of London off the face of the planet. You are sprinting down the fucking street. You like kind of approach an intersection and a beam of lightning just comes down and you watch the floor start to turn and turn and turn and turn. You kind of like cut down an alleyway, and you hear the sound of another one of these tripods rising out of the ground. And then you just hear another and people turning to dust. This is not a freak incident. This is happening everywhere.
Whoa.
You are screaming, you are shouting for Jamie. You are
Yeah.
trying to find her, you are trying to get her attention. You run towards another intersection that is currently unscrewing itself, and you see Jamie on the other side.
Oh.
She's not on the lid. She is on the other side as this thing starts to rise out of the ground. What do you want to say to her?
I basically like scream out, like, Jamie, run! You need to stay away from the beam.
What did you
Move away from the beam.
run?
Yes.
Where?
Away from the beam. The green light.
Sure, okay, fucking fine. She also just kind of sprints down the street as this massive colossal tripod just bursts out of the ground. She runs out of eye shot as a beam just bursts down that street.
Oh, Clark.
You don't know whether she's alive or dead. Have a break there.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
What's that about?
We'll be back in 15 minutes. You guys know what to do. Have a drink, have something to eat, refresh yourselves.
Hug your loved ones.
what?
Hug your
They
loved
could
ones.
be beamed at any moment.
Tell your partners you love them properly.
I love you.
Shout out to Luke for being on OBS. And we miss you already.
Miss you already. The end of the world as we know it. Oh, that's embarrassing. You know the lyrics.
Oh.
Dana
I know the
furiously throwing
lyrics.
her Invisalign back in her mouth. You know, I took my Invisalign off in my sleep last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, where are my top ones? And then I was like, what the hell? How did that happen? And I turned on my light and it was on my bedside table.
I was about to say there was an Invisalign.
Maybe it was the aliens.
There was an Invisalign shaped bulge in your throat.
Where is it?
Should we do some very quick introductions? Who you are, who you playing?
Holy fuck.
I'm Dana. I'm playing
Tara
Davis.
Good job.
And my girlfriend, Jamie, just possibly died.
Nuh-uh.
I don't believe it. Fake news.
I'm Abby. I'm playing Buttery Sucks.
I'm Roxie. I'm playing Bridget Hopper.
I'm Jules.
Hopper.
I'm playing
Hopper.
I hardly
the
know.
devil herself.
Ooh, she
I feel like I should give
Bad.
trigger warnings for this campaign. There is like the warnings like when you click on the stream that it's like
Incineration.
graphic content, like
Did girlfriend ever been
yucky
incinerated?
stuff or whatever. Like
Yeah.
grief and loss is a big thing.
True.
Death of family
Well, that
members.
won't happen.
Death of family
Death of
members
the
and
family
loved
members.
ones
No, that won't
is
happen.
a big thing. That's kind of the main shtick.
If your DM ever
Not
tells you
doing
something
it.
you don't want to hear, you say, nuh-uh.
Also some like very gruesome deaths
Nuh-uh.
and such.
Nuh-uh.
So if you are uncomfortable with that, just tune in for
Or even just
the
relationship
final
conflict
episode of
apparently.
Escape from Chicago. don't.
That one's gonna be
No,
fun.
don't. Yeah, that's your warning.
If you're after incredible sexual tension,
Last
watch
we left
House
off
of Tchaikovsky.
last we left off on War of the Worlds. Wonderful Labour representative politician, Bridget Hopper, has encountered the freak lightning storm and is trying to figure out what to do because all the cars have stopped working. In this crisis, how is she going to handle a crisis as a political person? Barnaby Sucks is sucking ass. No, Barnaby Sucks is tucked away in a janitor's closet.
I haven't had the opportunity.
It's tucked away in a janitor's closet in the Federal Bureau of Investigations offices. doing some research for them on these freak lightning storms and activities, and has gotten word that there are these creatures rising out of the ground. And Tara Davis are just, I don't know how to describe you actually.
Loser.
Got invited out
Loser
on a
guy.
date with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend nearly dumped her, and then her girlfriend was like, but like, I love you though, let's figure this out. Left the date, said, I'll see you at home later tonight, and then aliens rose out of the ground and nearly killed her. Or did they actually kill her? Let's find out on today's episode of Glee.
Whoa.
It's like the ultimate avoidance strategy. Summon some aliens, you don't have to have a confrontation with your girlfriend later.
Classic.
You... Barnaby sucks. What's the vibe here? I've got sad music on right now.
I don't know, maybe because my girlfriend just died.
Let's change it. Let's put on some scary music.
Oh, right. No, yeah, no, that's good. Thanks for switching it
Oh my
to
god.
Can we not just play the Terraria sound?
I don't know if that's gonna work. Very little control over what's going. I've never played Terraria, actually. I don't actually know how Terraria works.
Easier.
Oh my god, this song's that playing right now. It might not be playing anymore, but the sad song that was playing before I skipped it was called Disintegrating.
I'm not happy.
Emotional damage.
You walk outside
Ugh.
to go see if anything that you have seen in this video resembles what is going on outside. There's rain, there's thunder, there's lightning.
Forgot my umbrella.
You look towards one of the skyscrapers, and it's moving.
Oh.
It's rotating round and round and round, about maybe like 50 feet away. Just like the front of a skyscraper is just like doing 360 donuts in the middle of the fucking street.
Is this? Can I check if this is a some sort of vertigo I'm suffering from?
Yeah, maybe a medicine check.
Oh God!
Get that we're just playing D&D.
Oh jeez!
What use is the tray if you're not going to roll it in there?
I tried.
How did you miss?
Barnaby really does
Full
suck.
out here. Oh, it's 7.
7? You feel a bit sick.
Oh, I need to call in sick from work. I ran out of sick leave. I don't know what to do. Rotating skyscraper. Alright. What have my comics prepared me for this moment?
God. You're gonna die.
I guess what I will do is do I have any communication devices that I can communicate with the FBI that is in the building right behind me?
Yeah.
I
Use
whip
your
out.
watch. It's like magic.
No, but that's how I do it.
Okay.
My castings. But it doesn't beep. I make the beeping. That's my verbal component.
Cool.
Beep, boop, beep, boop. Hello?
What the fuck is going on?
Skyscraper.
You got the computers back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's you go.
We're getting reports from all over the fucking world that terrorists are attacking. Are you seeing any of this right now?
Nah. Can you look out the window?
Yeah. Why do you need to look at the window?
Look out the window of your skyscraper. Look at the skyscraper across the street.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Maybe go check
anything
it
else?
out?
Me?
Yeah.
Do I look at I'm the IT department? What the hell?
You're expendable.
Go
Check it out.
Alright. Who am I talking to?
I'm just one of the agents.
Agent 65. You need to listen in here. You don't know how much I know, alright? I'm the least expendable person you have apart from... other agents that have lower number than yours. So if you want to maybe reconsider the fact of the thing you just told me and get one of those 50 muscly men in suits upstairs down here, I would highly recommend, or I will report you to Agent 42. Beep. Can you please send someone downstairs? Did he pick up? Hello?
You hear the voice of your boss.
Oh shit, wrong number.
Barnaby, you need to go home as quick as possible. You need to leave. You need to get out of London as soon as you possibly fucking can. Do not tell anybody that I told you this. You just go.
Do what?
Get your loved ones and fucking leave.
Alright. Well, I'll just walk away from the spinning skyscraper, and I mean, I like jog as much as my fitness levels can provide. Is there any push bikes around?
Yeah.
I'll steal one.
Cool. You hop on a push bike and begin to pedal through.
Yeah, but does it have a helmet?
You don't have a helmet, no.
I don't have a helmet.
You don't have a helmet, no.
Frick! Okay.
It's alright, you're a tinfoil hat.
What if I get pulled
That
over?
only protects me from psychological, doesn't protect me from a concussion. I will pedal home to Sucks and Sons.
That is really making light of a terrible situation. You begin to pedal home to your family business, your watch shop, where your dad is working currently.
Sucks senior.
You're catching the attention of a few people. You picked this bike up off the ground, you've started pedaling it. People are running away from like the city center. People are running in every which direction away from these moving skyscrapers, but somehow then making their ways towards other moving buildings. These freaks of nature are popping up everywhere. You see a man kind of like notices you on your bike and it's like, "Oi, stop!"
No.
You see kind of like leans down, like picks up like a big like loose piece of road and just hurls it at you. Do you want to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Can I get Pigeon to fly out and slam melee attack it?
Him?
Pigeon.
You want a pigeon
No,
to
the
attack him?
rock.
The rock? Maybe not in time for the rock
Frick.
before the rock hits you.
Never mind. Dexterity save?
Dexterity save.
Oh, jeez. It's about as good as I thought it was gonna get. That's 10. Yippee.
The rock flies towards you, and like you can see he was aiming for your head, but it lodges in the front wheel of the bike, and the bike just like, stops and then falls over, and you kind of like crumple onto the ground. Give me your fucking bike.
Well, there
Give
are
me
the
your
bicycles.
fucking
There
bike.
are the bike. Yeah, you get back. I'll get out my stun baton. You take 5 steps away from me. Thank you. And you can get your own bicycle. I have places to be.
Okay. Go on then.
Pigeon, watch him. Pigeon. Tiny bird. If he makes any sort of attack towards me, Pigeon's gonna scram up his face.
Okay.
So I'll just watch him put away my baton and get out the bike.
Yep.
Try and leave.
Yeah. You begin to tear down the streets. Like
Okay, yeah.
full pelt.
Good idea.
And you just hear a gunshot. And then just this scream as Pigeon starts just tearing into this guy's face.
Oh.
Because he tried to shoot you.
Oh my fucking god.
But you turn around a corner.
I wish I had a helmet.
You turn around a corner and start to make your way home. You are yet to see what the actual cause of all this horror is. You are yet to...
I know what it is. I've prepared my whole life for this one.
It does give you flashbacks. This situation does stir something in you that you have known for quite some time. You ditch the bike outside the front of your watch shop. The door is locked and like bolted. But your dad like kind of sees you run up and then runs over and like unlocks it. Are you all right?
It's happening.
They're here.
They're here.
And what's...
We need to get the emergency supplies and we need to get out of town, Dad.
The big car's not working, so we're gonna have to do it on foot.
No, but we prepared for this situation, you know, in Digital Alpha number 84.
Okay. You get your bag, I'll get mine.
Yep.
There's
Alright.
2 of them.
Dad, please do
Yes.
not bring your short stories, juicy shorts along. It's gonna be too much dead weight.
We're gonna need some entertainment on the...
But we can, you know them all off by heart. Please, Dad.
Okay.
I can't die
Only the
because of juicy
essentials.
shorts.
That's only the essentials.
Alright, but I'm gonna be watching him if he packs in juicy shorts.
Don't you get out of my sight.
That was me talking. I'm gonna watch him if he packs juicy shorts.
What?
I'm gonna watch my dad, and if he packs juicy shorts, I need to take it out.
No, he kind of like runs over to the supplies and starts just packing.
Alright.
Artillery,
Yeah.
weapons,
Yeah.
bombs,
Yeah. Don't forget some
food.
survival kits,
Yeah.
tinned cans.
full adventuring gear.
Yeah.
Ready to survive on the streets for weeks. And like kind of just like slings a like very large like bolt action sniper over his back.
Are you ready?
We got this.
We do. Oh, I need to go. I'll run and get a picture of Mum, and put it in my bag. Make sure I have that, and then we'll head out.
Alright. You walk out of the building.
Yeah.
You come face to face with something.
Oh God.
About 30-40 feet away is this extremely tall and extremely horrifying tripod. This mechanical but very inherently living beast. Its feet begin to rise and extend forward, and in it's taking every step begins to crush buildings. Before you know what has happened, the roof of your shop just completely collapses. A big chunk of brick just falls onto you and your dad, and your vision just goes black.
Sure, this is 8 episodes or just the one?
What is going on as you get out of the car?
Gotten out of the car. Been handed a fucking gun. I've just got the one security guy with me?
Yep. All you know is freak accident, EMP, lightning, cars aren't working, technology isn't working.
I just turn to the security guy and just be like, look, we can. So the phones aren't working, yeah?
No, they're not.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I am happy to escort you to wherever you need to go, whether that be on foot. My job is to protect you. I will do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Where do you want to go?
If we're being efficient and we're making good tracks. Is it possible that I can see my dad? He's in the burrow. We'll be able to see him. And then a friend of mine from even before I was acting, they're in Hamsby. Do you think stop by my dad's and maybe?
Yeah, I think we can stop by
trip?
your father's, and then maybe we can find some mode of transport once we get there.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Cool.
This is a fucking mess of a day.
Yeah. Let's go. You see, he goes into the trunk of the car, opens it, and where like the spare tire should be is just an assault rifle. And he grabs it out, slings the like thing over his shoulder. It's like, all right, let's go.
Does this have something to do with the terrorist attack from a couple?
Could be. I don't know.
No, you having the fucking M60 or whatever.
Oh, I have to keep you protected. That's like, it's the government mandate. We have to carry now.
All right. I mean, yeah, it's good that you have it, but
tuck it away if you. I don't know.
I'm happy.
It's just supposed to be readily available for me to. I'm just surprised that I'm surprised that. You don't want guns associated with your party.
Well, not particularly, no. But in situations like this,
Do you want to get shot dead in the middle of the streets?
Pardon?
Do you want to get shot dead in the middle of the streets?
Yeah, no. I'm being practical about it. I'm just like I didn't think I was afforded these kinds of resources.
I just think that if magical people are allowed to have their magic all the time, then I'm allowed to carry a gun.
Okay, all right. Let's not get into this situation when we've got an EMP attack or something going on in the fucking. What else do you call this? This is just like the fucking terrorists from a couple of years ago that hit that police escort that I was with.
I guess, yeah.
Shut down the car in one shot.
I guess I was just kind of hoping that this was just the weather.
The weather doesn't do this, mate.
People are talking about climate change and stuff. I don't know what that means.
The ozone.
That's. Oh my god.
This could be the ice caps are melting.
I did a short film on. You should watch that short film.
Okay. Sure. If we make it out of this. Anyway, let's go to your dad's.
Yeah. No, we're gonna make it because it's just the cars, mate. It'll be fine.
You walk through the streets. There's a lot of panic in everybody that you don't understand. Technology isn't working, electricity isn't working, people have lost power. This happens before. Cars shutting down is a bit of a different thing. You walk past somebody who is struggling to walk, because half of her left leg is just completely blown off.
Flesh wound.
I'm gonna approach her. Hey, love, you alright?
She kind of like places a hand on your face.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
You just watch like this just bubble of blood just forming in her mouth.
No, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
I was gonna say
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
She just kind of collapses in your arms. You feel her breathing kind of like pick up pace for a second and then just get slower.
Hey. I'm gonna give her a healing word.
Uh-huh.
Just a level 1. Yeah. I'll drop it a level 2 healing word, perhaps.
You see that she's bleeding out. You see that she was about to die in your arms, and you just kind of place your hand on her chest. What does it look like you casting this spell?
I kind of do like a one of these. Form a little like circle around, and you just kind of hear Bridget mumble under her breath like, You'll be healed. You'll be fine. We're gonna make it through this. You're stronger than this. Sorry, I usually have my guitar for this. That's 8 points of healing.
She takes 8 points. She's stable, but she's unconscious.
Hey, do we have a doctor or anyone here that can escort her? Emergency services?
You notice everybody is running away from the direction where you are currently headed. You are the only person who is stopped.
Fuck, what?
Nobody looks at you or regards the situation that you are in as anything important.
Hey, can we have some fucking common decency here? Anyone? Hey! Where do I have... Which direction do I have to run? Just looking around the street to, like, get to my dad.
You like maybe a 5-minute walk away. You'd have to head north. Everybody's running away from that direction. You're currently, like, on the main street. It would be like a 20-minute detour for you to kind of go round and...
Oh, fuck.
I...
Hey, do we have a hospital that we can stop by, or...?
There's one, like, maybe 10 minutes that way, I think, on foot.
Fuck.
I don't know what's happening, but I feel like we might have to carry her or leave her.
Okay, alright. I can't just fucking leave her here. You've got the bigger gun. I'll carry her.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you will be exceeding your carrying capacity, so you will
Yes.
be... you are unable to run.
Yes.
So you will just be walking through the streets. If in any event you need to run or sprint, you will need to drop out. You continue north down the main street. People are rushing past you. Nobody is paying you any attention as you kind of just have like held in this like fireman's held. You just walk down the center of the street. You hear kind of like an explosion over towards your left as just a building kind of bursts into flames and you do not know why. And then this just flashes down an alleyway as you just see this green light echo through this darkness. And everything goes eerily silent for a moment. The screaming that you were hearing stops. Do you just continue forward?
Is that happening in the direction where I'm going?
No, just to the left of you.
Just to the left of me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm. You don't look?
I'll try to look while keeping pace.
Mm-hmm. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Yep.
Trying to comprehend horrors.
It's not bad. It was bad and it got worse. It's a natural one. Yippee!
Natty Wanny in the chat.
Natty
everyone.
Wanny, yeah.
Natty
Use your Natty Wanny emotes in the chat.
That's a total of 2.
Is that-
That's a total of 2.
You're trying not to, but like tears are welling in your eyes. There is like smoke clouding your vision. You try and like look to the left to see like what is happening, but you just physically feel unable to. And you just press forwards.
Silently, like, hyperventilating, carrying this woman.
There's this sound again of thunder, but it doesn't come from the sky. It comes from the ground, as if something has made impact. You push forwards, you wait a couple seconds, you hear this again, and then a couple seconds later again. Just thunderous footsteps.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Getting closer.
Fuck. Is there an alley we can make it to?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should avoid the main roads.
You start like making your way like towards the right, to go through alleyways. Your security guy kind of like starts to kind of like lead the way. Is like looking around. Is just not making eye contact with you, and has just gone completely mute.
Can I do an insight check to see if he has any idea what's going on? That's a nat 20.
Yippee!
Whoa!
Back from the
to
death. 21.
Yeah, that's huge. Natty 20's in the chat.
You have seen a lot in your lifetime as a politician. You have been at political rallies where things have gone wrong. You have seen your friends be assassinated. The look on his face is that he has seen a horror that he cannot understand. That he has seen something that he will never talk about. He will never tell anybody.
You just saw my girlfriend get disintegrated.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe it was one person, maybe it wouldn't be bad.
But he presses on. Just using every piece of effort to push it into the back of his mind.
Hey,
Don't.
we need to tread carefully. And quietly. Can we do that right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep pressing forward. I'm going to keep my eyes out for a spot where I can maybe place this. No, I'm gonna keep holding onto her.
You gonna what?
I'm gonna keep holding onto the person.
It's walking slowly. Most people have cleared from this location now. You saw hundreds running towards you, but there's just seems to be no one. There's silence in these streets for 3 to 4 seconds at a time until it is interrupted by a thunderous footstep.
I'm going to do my best to listen out for these footsteps and go whatever route that takes me to be as far away from that as I can while still heading towards my location.
You hear faintly off in the distance helicopters. You kind of like look up into the sky and you see these like military helicopters closing in on the city of London. You know that there is not a military base in London. This event has been going on for, you've been walking for like 20 minutes now. They must have flown straight here. You do gain the piece of information that maybe this EMP attack might have just been London focused, and maybe there are vehicles that work outside of here. But you push on. You watch as one of these helicopters kind of flies overhead and you just hear
Oh.
this green beam fills the sky. Is this helicopter just crashes on top of you?
Whoa! You can't get us. We're hard. You got drunk dice, right?
Standing in front of you is a tripod, 100 feet tall, facing the direction that Jamie was, 180 degrees away from you. Its head turns to the street next to you. Beam of light and energy. Silence. You run the other way?
I'm getting like behind. Has it been going through walls?
No. But it's only been shooting down streets. You're yet to see it interact with a building.
Well, okay. Every time, I'm just gonna try tactically run into spaces.
Run zigzag.
He's gonna hop down some alleys and shit and just...
Yeah.
Cool. Give me a dexterity check. See how fast you can do this.
So fast. Just add my dexterity to the roll. It's a 19.
Nice. You dart down an alleyway, and the street that you were on, you see this flash of green light behind you, and you just kind of like clamber over someone's fire escape, hop around, and just like dart onto one of the streets that has already been shot down. You are running alone. You just kind of look around you. There are no bodies. There are no cars. There is just burnt road. This is a main street in London and there is nothing on it.
That answers that question.
What's the question? What question?
Whether or not it burns through things.
Oh, if they have
Like walls and
a
stuff.
replaced hip. Oh.
No, I said my lizard is to flesh. Nah. Where are you going?
Towards where Jamie was.
Yeah, cool. So you were here. Jamie went that way. You have gone through an alleyway, this way, and then trying to circle around.
Yeah.
You are pelting full force. You are running, and it is like this for the next like hour. Just dodging out of the way of beams, watching new things rise from the floor, people screaming, people crying, tripods' feet just like slamming into buildings, kitchens exploding, flames erupt across London, and you are just pushing through.
We would have like meeting points pre-arranged, right? Me and Jamie.
Like in the event of an
Yeah.
attack?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd be going to like the closest one of those.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Take a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
You are using every ounce in your body to not die right now. Unlike these two. You...
Rude.
Yeah, I'll put a bunch of
You right?
Oh yeah, I'm just reading my skills to make sure I know what I'm doing.
I'm gonna run exhaustion levels just for ease of simplicity, I'm gonna run exhaustion levels the way that the like new 5e system is attempting to run exhaustion levels, which is just a -1 penalty to everything. And then in second exhaustion level, there's a -2 penalty to everything. At 6 levels of exhaustion, you die. There is some stuff with like movement in there as well, but like just so it's not convoluted, because exhaustion is going to be a big thing. You have a -1 penalty to everything you do right now.
Yippee.
There is a kind of sewer grate underneath this section in Soho that you know there is like a nightclub under, and during the day it is like completely unoccupied, very difficult to infiltrate and to get into, unless you are the owner, unless you have a key, unless you are you and Jamie, who also have a key. One rough night out clubbing, seducing a straight nightclub owner at a bar, tricking a man into a threesome and then making copies of his keys. This is a safe place for you right now.
Pretty typical night out. Who has it?
Regular Tuesday for me.
Start unscrewing this.
That's my job.
Start unscrewing this sewer grate. Do you want to make a dexterity check for me, please?
Not
Just to see how
really.
fast you can do this stood out open in the middle of a street.
Just straight dexterity?
Straight dexterity and then -1.
14.
Screw it. You hear footsteps getting closer, but you duck in, screw the top above you, and start clambering down this very like ratty, mildewy metal ladder. You just hear this click of a gun on the back of your neck.
Oh!
Don't
wait.
you fucking move.
Oh, it's not her. I was hoping for the gaze.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's the guy who owns the club.
Oh, dirty dog. Dirty, dirty dog.
Time and a place.
What the fuck makes you think that you can come here?
Can I actually just get out of that? Can I just
Classic Scottish and English tension. I've read about this.
Can I just maybe do a quick little like get out of that?
How would you like to get out of that?
I would know things as someone who's trained.
Get him in the dick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, do some suck up lemma.
I'm gonna kick him in the dick. And then grab the gun and
Like a melee
flip
attack.
him, I guess.
Like a melee unarmed strike.
One of these guys where you like hit the wrist.
Oh
yeah.
You like catch
You can go for a
the slide.
disarm.
I'll go for a disarm.
Yeah, sure. I'm not actually sure how disarming works in.
It doesn't.
I don't know.
It just doesn't
I don't
simply
have any
exist.
guns pointed at
I feel
me.
like it's
It's
like
like-
contested.
It's like a grapple kind
Yeah,
of.
do like a dex or strength check, your choice. He'll do a dex or strength check, his choice. You see if you can grapple this gun.
Does that
off
mean I
of
get to
him.
re-roll the dice because I've got different intentions?
No.
No.
But he will roll. It's my first d20 roll of the session.
Yippee!
More.
I hope it's low.
So it's a DC of 13.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
And I can't re-roll.
No. What is your roll, Dana?
Well, I rolled a natural 2, but
Oh.
what if we're... yeah.
You spin round. And as you do, you see he just kind of fires the gun next to your ear and then just slams his hand against your throat. As this ringing is just going straight through your ear. He just looks at you and just begins to tighten.
It's a bit dramatic.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
I think maybe we should just breathe.
It's your turn in initiative.
I will,
Bigger problems, tripods.
Have you heard of them? Allow me to
How
educate
quick
you.
would I be able to pull out my gun?
You can pull out your gun. You're not being like grappled or anything. He's got a hand on your throat. Your hands are out. He's got a gun to the side of your head.
Can I pull out my
you could
gun?
for sure pull out your gun. Yeah.
And point it at his dick.
Huge psychological effect.
Okay. You are kind of locked in this stalemate for a moment. He's got he's got a gun kind of like jammed into your ear. Your ears are ringing. Your eyes are watering. He's got a hand on your throat that he's choking you with. You pull out the gun and point it at his dick. He doesn't retaliate by shooting you. He just starts tightening his hand.
Oh.
What is your constitution? Because that will determine how long you can survive without air.
12.
What is your plus to constitution?
1. Oh.
You have 1 minute before you're dead.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
What dart would be in my dart gun right now?
Your choice.
Can it be a sedative?
Yeah.
Can I get that gun out? Can the gun I got out?
You want to shoot him with a sedative?
I want to shoot him with the sedative.
Let me.
For two people locked in a stalemate, both with these ranged weapons, you pulling out something and shooting him with it and him having a gun up against your head, you're going to make contested dexterity checks, and whoever wins will shoot first.
Jeez, that's
Holy
against your head.
fuck.
Cool?
Have you considered
I feel like this is
praying to
bad.
God?
I could talk to him, maybe. Should I try that?
I meant real life God for you right now rolling this roll.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Cross your fingers at home, Bessies. I don't know which side you're on.
God.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that. And what am I doing? Just adding my dex?
Yeah. No, -1.
And then -1? You go first. 21.
You pull out your sedative. Roll to hit.
Yippee!
Oh my
Got a
fucking
7.
God.
Yippee!
Make a disadvantaged attack because you're using a ranged weapon within 5 feet. Add your dex and your proficiency. -1.
Dog. No!
The dogs.
Grr. 8.
Pull out the sedative gun and just kind of fire a dart that just kind of like clinks against the bar.
Okay, wait. Let's
His grip tightens.
let's slow down. I can actually help you. Believe it or not, I am very useful in a situation like this, and you're making a terrible mistake.
What the fuck can you help me with?
If you didn't know, this is actually like something major. Did you know what's happening upstairs right now?
Some fucking Martians? I don't know.
Yep. I can fight, and I know underground tunnels. That's why I'm here. So,
You can fight.
well, not
You're
when
right
not
next
when a
to me
man
and you
twice
missed-
my size has his bloody hand on my throat.
Right. So what's your plan then?
Get somewhere safe.
Alright, we're somewhere safe.
And then find a way out of London and see what's happening.
We're gonna find our way out of London from underground.
Do you know how many underground tunnels are in London?
They don't connect to this club. You can climb through the fucking
That's
toilet.
what you think.
It's my club.
Yeah, these are my tunnels though.
Go for it. Show me the way.
So he's let go? How far away is he? let
My
me get?
tunnels.
Unzipped. He's
Pardon?
a tripod.
How far away is he let me get?
He's just kind of like keeps his gun held out,
Fucker was green.
places it against like the back of like the bottom of your spine. Just kind of like pushes you forwards a little bit. So you're still within 5 feet.
Cool. Can I see anything else in the club? What's happening?
There's no one else here. He seems to be here on his own. It's dimly lit. It's not been cleaned since the night before. There's a bottle of just like half drunk scotch on the counter.
Are you drunk right now? Have you been drinking?
There's a fucking alien invasion.
And so your solution is, oh, I'll get drunk.
It's to not get distracted.
To not get... Okay, that makes so much sense.
Lead the fucking way.
Oh, this guy.
Do I...
I'm here for a fun time, not a long time.
They should make him representative of Hackney, that's what I'm saying.
Can
I'm
I...
a sober man in office. So.
Find... Do I know of any other, like, secret little ways out of this place?
Yeah, you do. There is something that was like kind of put in place that connects all of these kind of like underground clubs. In the case of like a fire, like a fire on the street, that there is another exit. Yeah. You go to the closet door that like leads to that exit, and it's just kind of like filled with junk.
What is this?
It's my storage room.
This is the fire escape.
He's insecure about that one.
It's my fucking storage room.
Not anymore, it's not.
I don't clear this stuff out of the way, then I don't fucking care. Start tearing through just an assortment of boxes, unpaid taxes, and such.
You've been breaking some laws in here.
You do find like a weapon stash. This like kind of crate filled with like grenades and some assault rifles and such. There's like a big kind of like a locked like box. But
He's like right behind me, so he's seeing me
yeah.
behind this. What? What?
In case of emergencies.
And your first thought wasn't to go and get this?
Oh, my first thought was to get that
Get
and
drunk.
then I know where it is.
You know where it is?
Yeah. Where do you think I got this from?
I don't know, under your pillow or something?
I just keep guns in my ass crack. Who do you think I am?
Well, I keep like 3 weapons on me at any given point in time. Yep.
I would never.
Just
Anyway.
what I thought you were going to say.
The exit's through here.
You find a little sewer grate that leads up. You unscrew it and you're back on the streets again.
No sign of Jamie?
No. There is a noise that wasn't here before. This rolling of metal and this like chugging almost coming from behind you as you lift up this like sewer grate in the middle of the street. You kind of turn around and you just see this very large green tank making its way across the road. You just kind of like
Military tank?
duck back down as to not get your head run over, and the tank just kind of rolls over the top of the grate and you can like look back up.
And no Jamie.
No, Jamie.
You didn't happen to see another, you know, my partner. You didn't happen.
There was another like woman that came by here.
What, there was?
Yeah.
Why didn't you mention this to me?
There's no point in me mentioning it to you.
What do you mean?
You're just some random person who's walked into my bar.
Yeah, yep, that's the
And
case.
she left.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, she left the way she came.
She left which was the other way?
Yeah.
How long ago?
About 15 minutes ago.
Oh my god. Can I go back out that way, please?
Sure.
You're an oh my god.
If you want to get yourself killed, you can get yourself killed. I'm gonna stay undercover and let the fucking military deal with whatever the fuck is going on.
You don't have anyone you care about.
Not really.
Well, sucks to be you, I guess.
I do a lot of sucking.
I'm aware, actually. But I guess I go back on the trail of trying to find Jamie and back the way I came.
You were down the streets. The full fucking military has just launched war in the middle of London. You are one of the very few civilians still wandering around. Everybody has either just locked themselves in their houses and is hoping for the best, or has been disintegrated. You walk past a street, and at the end you see one of these tripods, like, facing down towards you about 100 feet away, and in the middle of the street is a tank. You watch the tank ready its guns. You hear one of the soldiers yell, "Fire!" And this massive, just missile just flies towards this tripod. It explodes, but not upon impact. Just close. The shock echoes out through the street. You see the tripod shimmer a little bit in the distance, as another missile just flies its way towards the tripod, bounces off of the tripod, hits one of the buildings next to you, and just as you are blown into a window and go unconscious. Thank you for watching D&D Live presents World of...
I don't know where these freaking
I believed it for a second.
Oh, did I get pranked?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Oh.
Everyone's shocking on the shock.
Oh, that's why I always find myself in this business.
12 hours later.
Oh, for reals?
For reals.
Oh,
Full night's sleep. Nice.
Ward
Oh.
4, Manchester Hospital. The three of you
Oh,
all occupy a bed.
what about Jamie?
Tending to your wounds are a selection of nurses. The TV is on in the corner. The news is reporting these attacks in London of what are believed to be aliens. Just mass murdering the entirety of not only Britain. There are reports of this happening at multiple major cities in the world, and that it is expanding. You see that one of the representatives for Manchester kind of goes on the news and talks about how they are planning on taking whoever they can into the hospital, helping them, aiding them, as provided that they have the beds for the day, and then moving people out. Because these aliens have not stopped progressing within the last 12 hours across the country. You are in a safe space, but you do not know for how long.
Do I still have a level of exhaustion?
I will say no. I will say you had a long rest, and you do not have a level of exhaustion
Gotta
anymore.
feel my head as my tinfoil hat on.
No.
Oh,
Frick! Nurse, when is
you
it?
are all in just ropes.
Oh, no.
Robes. Nurse, where's my hat?
All of your belongings are being held for examination, and they will be given back to you.
Where's your nearest alfoil roll?
I've got something in the kitchen.
I need it. Where's the kitchen? Just point it to me.
I know. I'll go. You stay still.
Okay, I prompt you.
you alright, sir?
No. The aliens have come, ma'am.
Give me a.
That's...
Give me a history check. DC 10.
I rolled a 17, so
Yippee.
I'm proficient in it as well.
You remember
I remember.
a show that was on the BBC, called Primate Flatmate. I should probably change the music, actually. This is getting too silly goofy for this. A show called Primate Flatmate. It ran for a couple of years. Of this woman who used to live with a monkey. You didn't really watch it. You just heard about it in the tabloids. All you know is that the monkey went batshit, and then they cancelled the show. And the star of the show is the person you're talking to.
Oh, you're that one lady from Primate Flatmate. I have a quarrel. Firstly, monkeys are not primates.
I didn't. It was
Okay,
I didn't have a lot of
you
creative
would have
freedom with
some
the show.
creative consultancy in the show, and I think that could have been fixed.
The show's cancelled, sir. The show was cancelled.
Yeah,
I did
because
other
they can't
things.
even figure out if it's a monkey or a primate. Did it have a tail?
No, like
Then it was. Then it was. Why is everyone calling it a monkey? Then it was Primate Flatmate.
look, things. Sometimes when people make a script, they want to make sure that it gets across things and use funny wordplay and.
Do you know what they should be making shows about? Preparatory investigations for when the aliens come, because we wouldn't be in this situation. And I don't have my hat, and my brain is awfully exposed.
Would you like me to maybe convince the nurse?
She's already on it, okay? I
okay.
am nothing except directionally aware, and by that I mean I'm a leader. What? Okay, my arms hurt, but I'm thinking real hard about protecting myself.
Your alpha.
Thank you! Alright, stop making myself.
Oh, right. Okay.
I would suggest you do the same, ma'am. In fact, make some for every person in the vicinity.
Well, yeah. If anybody wants alfoil, I'll be sure to give them alfoil. Anyway, I've got someone's buzzing me. I got anyway.
Oh, my dad! Mr. Sucks!
What did you say?
Sucks.
What did you say to me?
Sucks.
Your
He's a sucks.
your father?
Yes.
Yes.
Sucks.
My
father sucks.
We recovered him in the wreckage. He's been transferred to another facility.
Oh, okay.
He's in intensive care.
Has he got alfoil?
I probably has access to it. Yeah, he's just in a much
Okay.
better.
What, do you have a
he's just in a
number?
much better condition
Do
than
you have a
than
phone
you are.
number?
You can call the hospital.
Yeah,
you can
I need
call
the number.
Manchester Hospital.
What's the number?
I don't know what the fuck UK numbers start with.
Yeah,
What
but
is
just
this?
pretend.
432-159.
Okay, right. Here's sorry, I've been hogging the tinfoil.
They've got like giant rays that
Yes,
that,
but you
that,
know.
that literally disintegrate a person as they exist.
Oh,
we never know. It
I
could
didn't
reflect it.
know that.
Do you want to all roll a d20 for me?
Oh. 5.
Natural 20.
Uh-huh.
I actually don't want to talk about it.
What did you roll?
Oh my god.
The minus doesn't apply, if that helps.
I didn't apply the mind.
91?
I'm assuming it was an actual
91.
one. I got it.
As you awake, you start to come to terms with your injuries.
Oh fuck. What's this mean?
Barnaby, luckily, few minor scars. It does, however, lead you to believe that the brunt of the damage definitely went to your father, and that he is in intensive care. He is being taken care of. You do not know when the next time you will see him. You do not know the condition he's in. You notice that there is just stitching across your chest. As if some sort of internal surgery has happened on you. Every turn in combat, you are going to need to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or end your turn.
That is a 50-50
What did you roll?
shot, girly. 5.
Oh, because they're on natural 20. You're just dead. I've been talking to a dead body.
I've lost a limb.
You're not seeing as clearly as you usually do.
Oh no.
When your eyes don't work like they used to before.
You two look across at someone who full half of her face is just completely bandaged. You have lost an eye.
Fuck.
You have disadvantage on all perception checks that rely on sight. You have disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Session 1. It's session 1. Okay, you guys look busted AF. I am starting a new talk to shorten the length of conversation. So instead of saying as fuck, I say AF, and I hear you saying that's the same amount of syllables, but no, it is in the conciseness of the message. Do you need to get out of here? Because I could don't tell the FBI this, but do we want to pretend to be the FBI? I mean, the FBI doesn't exist. Why would it?
You're dropping a lot of information on me, love, and
I, in fact, have not dropped enough because there's giant mechanical instruments going on outside. Juicy Shorts simply did not tell me enough about this.
Juicy Shorts.
Yes, I know. It's not the short stories. I'm talking about my friend Juicy Shorts.
I thought you were talking about the short story.
I know, that's why I clarified. Alright.
Why?
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get a piece of paper and I cast magic ID on it. It now says that I work for the FBI with my full name and classification.
You know that's illegal.
Do you know who cares? That guy. There's no one there.
I think, if I remember correctly, the news report said that we're here for a day at most. So we're gonna be we're gonna be here for a short time regardless.
No,
I think we can just leave.
Yes, but I will have certain privileges. I actually probably just have an FBI ID on me. Not like they exist. But if you need to come...
You know that it's not like a secret.
What? The FBI? Sorry, is it too soon?
I am not leaving here without my belongings.
Oh, of course we'll go, but how are we going to get all of our belongings that are being examined if we're not pretending to be the FBI?
We can ask.
Oh, go on then. The FBI's going to be examining them. Oh, jeez. I'm surrounded by idiots.
I could persuade them. I'm
the lead character from Primate Flatmate. Are they fans?
Excuse me?
What? Were you not? Sorry, you look a lot like her.
I've done so much other work apart from Primate Flatmate. Why does everyone bring up Primate Flatmate?
Sorry.
It was fucking 5 years.
Right.
There's aliens!
There is. I actually been saying that from the start. Do you want some tinfoil hat?
Don't want any tinfoil on my head.
Oh, God, okay.
Well,
I'm gonna go get my belongings now, everyone, so you can do, complain, I guess. But if you wish to, you can follow me, and also we will be stopping by the Manchester Hospital.
I need to speak with someone and see if some people that were with me are here. Um,
Do you want FBI identification?
they know me, maybe.
Do I know who this is? Have I seen Roxie's character before?
Make a history check.
I probably have, I just don't care.
19.
Nice.
That could have been nice, you fuckers.
Oh wait.
Is a Labour representative for Hackney.
You're a politician, right?
Yes, I'm a politician.
You haven't seen
What?
Pro McClimate.
Do you think my life revolves around the inner workings of human society? Because I have much bigger problems to worry about, and they are outside stepping in all our buildings.
What I'm saying is that she probably doesn't need the help of
I don't need a fake
Fake.
ID.
FBI ID.
I have to make a call.
In fact, they took.
Are you making those sounds with your mouth?
Yes. I haven't worked out the audio yet. Do I have my watch?
Yeah.
Beep boop. You guys continue your conversation.
Look, do you want me to ask for anything on your behalf, Miss?
I'm just trying to figure out exactly what. I think I need to make some calls. Need to check if someone else is in this hospital. And then I need my stuff back.
Do you want FBI identification to find this person in the hospital?
No.
Alright. Let me know.
I can get a list of names together.
Maybe that would.
I don't know one of these people's names. One of the people I'm looking for. Yeah. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for Jamie.
O'Donnell?
name?
Jamie O'Donnell.
Jamie O'Donnell.
Are there any computers nearby?
Yes, in like the side of the room. Yes, there's like a small computer used for like logging people's injuries and such.
I'll put this phone call on hold. I'm gonna start hacking the computer and trying to find the database for a Jamie whatever.
Yeah.
O'Donnell.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and get out of my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Just, how's that feeling?
You get the feeling that your liver isn't yours.
Oh,
That's great.
It's weird to feel
Yeah.
a different organ
Yeah. it's-
inside of your body. Yeah. It's discomfort.
Just take a really deep breath, and then I'm gonna take things one step at a time and try and get to like a reception desk or just anything.
Mhm.
And once I'm there, I'm just gonna ask. Hi,
Miss Harper, what can we do for you?
I'm looking for a few people. There were some that were with me, some that were with some other people. Just, Jamie O'Donnell? Have they
I
been a minute here?
can check.
Thank you.
I don't have any register of a Jamie O'Donnell in the Manchester system. Let me just check if I can. Nothing since about 6 months ago when she got her tonsils removed.
Nothing more recent?
No, nothing since then.
Okay. Bruce Hopper?
No, nothing recent.
Nothing recent?
No.
Okay. Haley Vega?
Yeah, she was admitted a few hours before you, but she left.
Shit. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Of her own accord. She discharged herself.
Did I'll catch up with her later. There was a woman that was with me. I didn't get her name. She was missing a leg.
Everyone who was found with you is dead.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
What was the name of the person I was debating?
The person you were debating.
Oh, Charles.
Slimy slime boy.
No, that's
No,
the
Charles
Prime
is the-
Minister.
Oh, Charles Prime Minister.
Um,
Slimy
Slimy
guy.
Slimester.
Juicy Shorts.
What's a last name? Give me a last name.
Smith.
Spencer Smith.
Spencer Smith.
Spencer Smith.
Dead. Tell me he's dead.
You want to check on Spencer Smith? Has wait a second. I've seen something on the news about him. He's not in hospital. He's fine. He's doing some sort of like news broadcast of the what's happened in Hackney.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
He's getting a lot of support.
This is great for the campaign.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck. Thank you for your help.
It's okay.
Okay. No, what? I'm sorry, I'm gonna walk away and go back to my ward and collect my things.
Yeah, you have to ask for your things, but yeah, they'll. Well, look, we're gonna discharge you in like a few hours. We just need to run a couple more tests on you. We don't know whether it's you're safe to leave. Yeah, we did have to replace your liver. We're very lucky that we had somebody who was able to donate. Surprisingly, a lot of people died in the hospital today.
Yes,
You got lucky.
I understand.
I
Thank you for your
didn't
help. I'm
get
sorry
why.
for my outburst. I'm just.
Okay.
It's not advanced yet.
Thank you so much for your help. I'll be getting out of here so you can help other people. Other people need more help than me. I'm sorry. Okay, can I just walk down the hall? Knock back onto the ward. Love? They didn't have any records for Jamie.
Classic. That's fine.
What about my hack trinkets?
I've got someone I've got to chase up. I'll be around.
So am I like just a question? Am I like undercover, or do I have some kind of authority?
What do you mean?
Like, can I talk about my job, or is it like no one's allowed to know? You're not allowed to talk.
You work for American intelligence.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You work for American intelligence.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, I understand. Cool.
It's gonna look so bad on my campaign that I've got someone else's liver.
Barnaby,
Yeah.
you're about 8 minutes into your hacking process.
Yeah.
And as you start to get into the system, something begins to override it. But it also begins to override all of the TVs in the nearest vicinity. All electronics get interrupted with an important message from the Prime Minister.
Oh, I
For
love
the
this
Prime
guy.
Minister.
From the Prime
Oh,
Minister.
from the Prime Minister.
National address.
Oh, Charles Harvey.
Yes.
This man.
Good old Charles. I met him
Charles Harvey, who's the
at a-
current standing Prime Minister of Great Britain in 1981, is a part of the Labour Party, has been in his position for the past few years and is up for re-election. At the moment, this is his national address to the country. I wish to address the concerns that have been raised in these incredibly pressing times. The deaths due to this invasion should not go unnoticed or unaccounted for. But they should not drown our spirits. No doubt the thought that is the utmost in 1,000 of your vigilant minds, even as it is the uppermost in mine, is the riddle. How much do these creatures, understand of us? Do they grasp that we in our millions are organized and disciplined and working together? Or do they interrupt our spurts of fire, the sudden stinging of our shells, our steady investment of their encampment? As we should the furious chaos of an onslaught in a disturbed beehive? Did they dream that they might exterminate us? I stand here on behalf of the nation to say that it is our civic duty to eliminate that dream. These beings will not best us. They will not strip us from our pride and our joy. That is Great Britain. That is why, as a cabinet, we have come to the difficult decision to begin nuclear warfare against these invaders. We will begin in the morning by sending a singular missile to the original first crash site just outside of Hackney. This will leave all surrounding areas under threat of disturbance from the missile. We are calling for an immediate evacuation of all areas within 5 miles. As I'm sure you know, that is the majority of London. I do apologize greatly to those who will be unable to make it out in time. We are aware that transport is limited. We are simply being left with no choice. And with that, we are going to end our first session
He's killing us, Charlie.
of War of the Worlds. We have a couple streams on this week. We'll be here at 10 AM tomorrow for MTG Mondays. Gaming Geese on Tuesday. The finale of Escape from Chukotski. On Thursday, you'll see Roxie and Dana there.
When did the horrors end?
And we will be back for episode 2 of War of the Worlds this coming Sunday. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring D&D back to this channel. I hope you have enjoyed it. And we miss you already.
Miss you already.